Hey guys, welcome to the fourth edition of Bogart of the Week. In this edition, we have a guest and a maestro by name Mr. Michael Uzomah. He is a lecturer at the music department, University of Nigeria, Nsukka. He is a fine composer. He is an orchestra and a choral director, and as well, he is a concert cellist. In this episode, he'll be talking about choral balancing, which has a lot to do with the vocal placement and the vocal strength of each singer and how it affects the choir and how the director should be able to balance it. So if you're new here, subscribe, like, and then share the video. I'll see you.
The choir is made up of four parts, mainly four voices: the soprano, the alto, the tenor, and the bass. You, apart from other parts, other functions of the choir's main primary function is to sing and entertain people. Church choirs and choral groups are the popular choir ensembles we have. And question pushed towards me is how to attain choral balance. First, you need to know the capacity of your choir. You need to know the strength and weakness of the choir. You also need to know who is capable of handling stronger roles and keeping the choir in shape. Then we need to work about placing them. Now, as a choir master, as a director, you don't just pick anybody and place the person. Okay, you stay here, you stay here. You need to understand the texture of the singer individually, texture of the singer, the strength of the singer, the power, the vocal power of the singer. Apart from the strength, there's this projection when the singer sing in the choir. So Lars Ekweme talked about in his book Conducting and Management. He said something about choir looking like a chalice cup, which I strongly believe. I strongly accept his school of thought there. The sopranos in the female part, which is soprano and alto, the soprano is meant to be the largest number, followed by the alto. While in the males, the bass is meant to be the largest, followed by the tenor. Generally, the tenor is meant to be the lowest membership strength in the choir. Why? Because of their power. They have more power. A choir that comprises of 10 sopranos, 12 altos, 15 tenors, and maybe 4 bass. And you ask if the choir will attend choral blend. No, there will be no balance. Instead, the choir who has 10 sopranos should have at least between 6 and 7 altos, depending on the strength. The tenor should be at least, at most, not at least, at most 3, 4. Why? A tenor, no matter how soft or how weak the voice is, tend to be equal to 3 sopranos. And now you have a weak soprano. You have weak sopranos. For example, you have 15 weak soprano singers. Their voices are not that heavy and not projecting. In as much you are still practicing to make them look powerful, but you come across a choir with weak sopranos and they are 15 in number, and you have altos who are 8 strong altos, well formidable altos. Then you have tenors that are about 8 too, and you have bass with 7. What you need to do is cut down the number first. That's the first thing. Then, if you don't want to offend anybody, you could try your best to make sure the inner parts, which is alto and tenor, try their possible best to reduce their strength. So whenever you as a director increases the volume in calling the choir, saying I need you to be loud with sign, the altos and the tenors should understand that they are not referring to them because they are naturally loud. So they are meant to be. If the choir is singing in F forte, the alto should be singing in mezzo forte. The tenor should even sing in between mezzo piano and mezzo forte, just because if they give that forte sound, that loud sound, they tend to max the choir because the choir is already showing their weaknesses with in which the soprano is carrying that weakness. So we need the choir to be very powerful as a whole. So we need the sopranos to make sure that they are heard, and they should try their best to be heard. And next time the conductor says, "Okay, I need a soft music," a soprano who is already weak, when he produces soft music, it's gonna be like whisper. So what we need him or her to do, them to do, is try not to go below that forte. They should go stop at mezzo forte or mezzo piano, that's moderately soft or loud. Then the soprano, the altos and tenors are to go PP, that's pianissimo, very soft, just to make sure they attain that choral blend. Remember, you cannot talk about blend when you have not balanced the choir.
Wow, that was impactful. All right, this ends today's Forgot for the week. I hope to see you next week. You can comment below to suggest a next topic and ask your questions and as well as your contributions, and also share the video. Don't forget to like the video also. See you next time.